Here's a nice question. You need to simplify this expression. So a number of different ways that you can do that. You can deal with this negative sign outside the bracket first, or you can simplify what's inside. Either way is fine. Maybe I'll try and simplify inside, and then I'll deal with this exponent. So I see common bases inside, so I can subtract their exponents. So I'll have 2, and then it'll be x to the 3 take away a negative 5. Careful with that. And then the y's will be y to the negative 3 take away 4. Okay, all squared. So this will equal 2 x to the, 3 minus the negative, these change to positive, so it'll be 8. And then y, negative 3 minus 4 is a negative 7. Okay, to the negative 2. Okay, now I see a negative and a negative. Let's deal with this. So the negative means I need to flip the stuff inside over. So right now, what I don't have a fraction inside unless I consider this over 1. So I'm going to change this so it'll be 1 over 2x to the 8th, y to the negative 7th, all to the, now it'll be a positive 2. Okay, now I need to square everything inside. So I guess I don't need brackets anymore. So I'll have 1 squared over 2 squared times x to the 8th squared times y to the minus 7th squared. On the top, that'll just be 1. And then the bottom, I'll have 4. And then x to the 8 times 2 is 16. And y to the negative 14th. Feeling fairly good there, total is simplified, but typically we don't like to see negative exponents. So I can make it positive just by changing it to the other side of the fraction line. So this will be equal to, on the top I'll have 1 times y to the 14th, which is just that, over 4x to the positive 16. That's where I would end the question. Now, let me just do it the other way and just see if that feels better. So rather than dealing with this, rather than changing stuff in the middle first, let's deal with this negative 2 first. So I'm going to flip everything over. X to the minus 5, y to the 4th, over 2x cubed, y to the minus 3, all to the, instead of negative 2, it'll be a positive 2. Well, I forgot my negative there originally. Okay, now I can do that common base, subtract the exponents. So I'll still have a 2 on the bottom, but here I'll have x to the minus 5 minus 3, and I'll have y to the 4 minus a negative 3, all squared. So that'll be x to the minus 8, y to the positive 7, all over 2, squared. So now squaring everything will be x to the minus 16th, y to the 14th, all over 2 squared, which is 4. I think I said 16, but I wrote 6. Let me just check. Yeah, that's correct. Now, there's a negative. Let's take it to the bottom, make it positive. So y to the 14th over x to the positive 16 times 4. Okay, and that's the same answer that I had on the other side. Okay, hopefully that helps.